and the same, yes. Remember, you don't need your not your social. Okay. Okay. All right, I see you. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to help. I'm here to help. Okay, so when I get my LLC, I will get okay. No. Hear me out. So it's separate. It's different. So once you get your LLC, all right, once that is filed with your Secretary of State and you have your letters of incorporation, your LLC is formed, you would then go to the irs.gov website and you would get your free EIN number there. So you will get your LLC form, you get your EIN number, and then you will go to Dun & Bradstreet and get a DUNS number. So they're three totally different things. All right, I hope that helps. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yes, EIN is not the same as a DUNS number. No. Yes, you do get it from irs.gov. Correct. Glad. Yes. Oh, I'm sorry. We had a meeting today. You know what? Send me a message. You got my email, right? My information is in the link in the bio. Send me a message, and as soon as I get off this, I would personally call you. I'm sorry we missed our call. I would personally call you, Miss Peterson. All right? All right. Good. Trying to fill out a RFQ and have a lot of questions. Want to find out the complete process. Okay. I got you. All right. Let me see here. Let me see if I could figure this out. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. So when you register in SAMS, all right, here we go. So when you register in sam.gov, will they assign you a DUNS number? No, they would not assign you a DUNS number. Your DUNS number comes from Dun & Bradstreet. Once your company is registered in sam.gov, you will get two things from them. You would get a UEI number, a unique entity identifier number from them. And then they would also give you what is called a cage code. And those two numbers identifies your company registered in SAMS. All right. Your DUNS number comes from Dun & Bradstreet. Hope that helps. Okay, here we go. Is it best to go after small fish bids or big award ones? No, you go after what is available. Remember, the federal, once you're learning the process is the same for a $500,000 contract. The process is the exact same for a $3 million contract. It's the exact same. Learn the process. All right. So we got DUNS, we got NAI NACS codes, we got CAGE, we got UEIC exact. You're ready to go. That's right, Sonny. Ready to go. All right. Jump in, get started, man. Get started. Once you learn the process, I'm telling you, it gets easier, and let's go get this money. It's out here. All right. So where do you get your DUNS number from? You get it from Dun & Bradstreet. Let's Google Dun & Bradstreet. Google Dun & Bradstreet, and you will be able to get your free DUNS number there. All right. It's Dun & Bradstreet. It's a reporting agency for the business credit. It's one of the three large ones. There's Equifax Business. There is Equifax, Dun & Bradstreet, and what's the other one? Equifax, Experian Business. There we go. Those are the three, and then they have some other subsidiary ones, but those are the three major that report your business spending and stuff as so just think of it as a business credit bureau on the business side. All right. If we have a CAGE code and we did not save it somewhere, okay, how do you retrieve it? It would be in your sam.gov registration. So if you log into sam.gov and you click on you sign in, you will click on your company's name, and it would show you all your information. It will show you your CAGE code, your UEI number, and it also shows you all your information in there. I hope that helps. Come on with it, Navy. I got you. I'm here to help. Let's make sure you all tap the screen, get those likes so other people could come in and they know we're live so we can help out. All right, here we go. If my business was a partnership, and I want to change it to a sole proprietorship, you mean it was? Let me clarify that question. Do you mean it was a multi-member LLC, and you want to change it to a single-member LLC? Is that what you mean? Yes. As long as you're registered in sam.gov. Remember, SAM does not care about your business title, your business, if it's lawn care or whatever. They don't care about you. Even your industry code. sam.gov does not care about that. As long as you're registered in sam.gov, you can submit and win contracts. As long as your active registration in there, you can. Pink Orchard, nice to see you. First time here. Got you. Yes, sir. All right. Listen, Sonny, I got you. I see your pick near them. I see you. Take care of them. Listen, I'm here to see whatever I can help with, whatever I can help and point you in the right direction. All right. No problem. All right. Y'all tap the screen. Let me get some likes here so other people could come in. All right. Let me see here. So this is my first time live. So I'm trying to see how I can flip the camera so I can start to show you all some, walk you through some live content. Let me see here. All right. My information is in my bio. Yeah. Schedule a call with me. Yeah. I'll hold your hand. Yeah, I'll walk you through it. I got you. Listen, a lot of people, when they hear about federal government contracting, they get so intimidated for whatever reason. I don't know. But I am here to simplify the process for you, to show you how simple it is to go from knowing nothing about the federal government contracting side to winning your first federal government contracting. I've got this question, hey coach, how much can I make, doing federal government contracting? I want you to remember that you're not actually doing the physical work. So you can have 2 or 3, 4 contracts making 6 to 7 figures a month, and you're not doing the work. All you're doing is the managing side. All right. Let me see here. Oh, I got you. You're welcome. I got you. All right, here. When requesting a DUNS number, what option do I choose? I'm a government. So that's a good question. All right. So before, when SAMS.gov registration required a DUNS number, you could have clicked on, you need it for federal government contracting, and it would actually shoot you to the front of the list. But seeing that, they don't require the DUNS number for government contracting registration, it doesn't matter which one you pick. It doesn't matter which one. I think they all put them in the same queue now. So do you need, thank you for the roses. Do you need a DUNS number for subcontracting? No, you don't. You do not need a DUNS number for subcontracting. Again, the DUNS number was needed in order for your business to be registered in SAMS. But since they went away from that and went to the UEI number now in SAMS.gov, it's not required. But I would always recommend, anyone that I speak with, anyone that I coach, still get your DUNS number. One, it's free. And this is what other companies use to track your payment history. So every time you pay an invoice on time outside of the federal government, whenever you pay an invoice on time or anything like that, that is registered with Dun & Bradstreet to let them know that your company pays their bills on time. So just go ahead and get it. It's free. All right. All right. Navy Vet says, okay, you was going to send in a proposal for a big contract, but got scared. What are you scared about? The worst could happen is that they say no. All right, this is the mindset that I need us to get. This is the mindset that I need us to get. The only expense that we're incurring to submit a proposal for the potential of winning a contract is just our time. It doesn't charge us anything at all to submit a proposal. Nothing. So there's nothing to be scared about. Let them fly. Let them win. Submit. The money is out there for us. All right. Okay. The deadline is tomorrow. And after I found out the day before, hey, if you have all the documentation and the deadline is tomorrow, send it off. Listen, the worst best case scenario is that you don't win that contract and they will let you know why you didn't win it. So you know what to improve on. All right. Navy vet, send it off. I want to know when you send it off. All right. Let me know when you send it off. You got this. Yes. Thank you for the roses. Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, my goal is to give you as much information as I can give you in order for you to get off the starting blocks and head up and get started. Okay. See, I'm trying to figure out how to flip this camera around so I could actually walk through a process with y'all. So y'all bear with me here. I'm trying to figure out how. If anybody knows how to flip it around, I thought I knew, but no. Yeah, I'm looking, but I don't see it. If anybody know how to flip it around, I will. All right, let me answer a couple more questions and see if. Yeah, go for it, Navy vet. Go for it. The most you could say, the most you can get is an email saying that, hey, you didn't win the contract. Oh well, on to the next. You learn the process, and now you can apply it. All right. Yes, all you need is your UEI number. That's all. They changed it as of April of this year. All right. Now, once you're coming in, I like to know what side of the country y'all will view me from, or what side of the world. So if you could drop in the chat real quick, where you from, where you view me from, so I know. I got you, Jose. I got you. Thank you. All right. So how do I get the Dunn's number? How do I answer that? You go to Dun and Bradstreet. Let's Google Dun and Bradstreet, and you get your Dunn's number there. All right. Yeah. Listen, I have seen Navy vet. I have seen service contracts, for 5 and 6 million. So there are some big contracts out there. But once you learn the process, again, the same process applies to if it's a $500,000 or $1,000 solicitation. The same process applies if it's a $1 million, $5 million contract. Same. All right, we got some Chicago's in the house. I see. Yeah, I don't have a camera icon on the bottom right. I thought it was there when I was, getting set up, but I don't see it now. I got enhance more and to share it. I don't have a camera icon, so I'm still looking. We got Mississippi in the house. We got Oklahoma, Chicago. All right. New York, Florida. Hey, listen. Yes, Dun and Bradstreet. That's where you get your Dunn's number from. Yes. Do I have all my paperwork either? You don't have all it. Okay. Thank you. ATL in the house. All right, let me try to see if I can find this. I want to walk you through. I don't see it there. TikTok is always changed. I found it, y'all. I found it. Let's go. Let's do it. All right, let me get some fire emojis in the chat. Let's do it. All right, I figured it out. Let's do it. All right, Julie, you asked the question. Do you see the amount that I think the contract will cost? I don't understand your question, Julie. Ask it again. Break it down for me. do I set the amount that I think the contract will cost? Let me see. I believe you're asking me, how do I know what the contract will cost? You really don't know. And that's why it's a bidding process. So we have to submit what is called a competitive bid, a competitive offer, a competitive bid. And this is why we do our own market research by getting multiple quotes. So we know what this job will cost. So we know, how much to put on top and put our profit on and send it in. All right. All right. Oh, I got some fire emojis. All right. Yeah. I'm in the building now. Look, I figured it out. We about to get rocking now. So, well, it's a bidding process. So you don't know, because think about it. I want us to think logically. If the federal government puts out, say they want a service done for $5 million and they put that price out there, guess what everybody's guess what everybody's bid is going to be? Put it in the chat. Guess what? If they know that the job is $5,000 or the federal government has $5,000 to spend, put a hundred in the chat. Where do you think all the bids will come in at? Exactly. They will come in at the same thing. They will come in at the exact same thing. All right. So, all right. Listen, we cooking with fish grease now. I got this set up right now. All right. So for everybody who's new, I'm not sure who's new, who actually know about the process, but this is our search engine right here. This is our bread and butter. This is where we find all our contracts, sam.gov. Now, I'm going to go over some questions as well. So one of the questions they asked earlier on, as you see here, this is the official website for the official government system here, sam.gov. This is what houses all their contracts and solicitation. It's 100% free, so you never have to pay for it. All right, right there, never have to pay for it. You don't have to sign in and you don't have to register in order to search and actually see the solicitations that's out there. All right. So you don't have to search. You don't have to log in. You don't have to create an account or anything like that for you to do right now. You can go right now and actually see the contracts and stuff is out here. So this is how you search. Let's get it popping. Yes. All right. Drop me something in the chat if you want me to show you the simple process of actually finding these contracts that's out here. All right. Give me a bomb emoji or something. Give me a bomb emoji. Give me some. All right. I see y'all. Listen, my goal is to provide as much information as that I can give you so that y'all can, just at least get off the starting blocks. All right. So this is the home screen for sam.gov. You will go to the search button right here. Remember, you don't need to log in. You don't need to sign in. You will go right here to the search box. All right. It will bring you to the actual search page on sam.gov. There you go. It will be a search page on sam.gov. All right. Now, what we want to look for right here where it says select domain. Let me know if y'all could see it okay. If y'all could see it okay, drop a 1 in the chat. Let me know if to bring my camera closer. Y'all could see it. Y'all could see it okay? Give me a 1. Give me a 1. I just want to make sure y'all can see the screen all right. Perfect. I got you. All right. I see the ones. All right, so this is the official site. So right here, where it says select domains, we want to go to contract opportunities, because contract opportunities right here is what we're looking for. We're looking for contracts that we have the opportunity to win. All right. I see y'all. All right. Now, this is where they house all their contracts. So when the federal government allocated this website, it first started off as beta sam.gov. That's where they were pulling all their resources together. All right. So now that they have completed it to the active sam.gov, it's no longer beta, but just sam.gov. for some reason, unbeknownst to us that we don't know, in order to get the contracts to populate, you have to come down here and make some type of selection here. All right. So the easiest way for us to get this populated, we can click inactive. And as you can see, all the contracts has populated here. So as of right now, there's over 4 million contracts on sam.gov right now. All right. All right, Ms. Pearson. So now we do not teach. And again, we want to not put ourselves in a box. So we do not teach. When I'm teaching the process on how to get started in sam.gov, we don't teach you how to filter. Because when you start filtering, you will miss a lot of contracts that's out there that you're eligible for and can go after. So we do not teach to filter. All right. Now, as we know, everyone will do their own thing. But if you want to learn the simple process, how to go from A to Z, don't filter. All right. So again, it would populate all the contracts that's out there. All the contracts that's out there. All right. Now, there are some, because we clicked inactive, because we clicked the inactive button, there are some inactive solicitations in this list. But the federal government uploads over 96,000 new contract opportunities daily in this platform, daily. So listen, I'll be honest with y'all. I have never, in my years of doing federal government contracting, I have never gotten past page 3. I'm being honest with y'all. I have never gotten past page 3. By the time I get to page 3, I've already found 3 or 4 or 5 that I want to work for the day, and I have no need to go past that. So the opportunity is endless out there. All right. So all we do is go to contract opportunities, come down here and click active, inactive, and that will populate the list. That would populate the list for us. All right. So let me do it again. So you go here to your home, you start here on sam.gov, you go to the search right here, you change it to contract opportunities. As soon as you change it to contract opportunities, you notice that the list did not populate. You come down to the bottom, you click inactive, and there you go. The list has generated. The list has generated. Now, once you're on the list, you can simply look over on this side and it will let you know if it's an active solicitation or if it's an inactive one. If it's inactive, you just skip over it and go on. Remember, federal government uploads 96,000. Y'all put that in the chat for me. 96,000 per day. 96,000 contract opportunities per day that the federal government uploads in sam.gov. Y'all put 96,000 in there for me. Go ahead and click 96,000. Yes, 96,000. Daily, yes. Yes, Ms. Williams, daily. 96,000 daily. So there is enough contract opportunities for everyone. All right? So let me show you how simple the process is of federal government contracting. All right. So I'm looking at this one right here. So the second one down, it says medical, transcription, and on-site administration service. Now, let me pause right here. The federal government requires anything that you could think about, the federal government needs it. If you think about haircuts, if you think about wigs, if you think about Q-tips, whatever you could think of, the federal government needs it. And when they need it, they would put out a contract or a solicitation for it. Did y'all hear what I was saying? Put a fire emoji in the chat if you hear what I'm saying. The federal government, that's why the federal government is the largest purchaser of goods and products in the world. Services and products in the world. All right? All right. Yeah. I'm telling you. All right, so let me show you how simple the process is. So they're looking for medical transcription, all right? So I will actually go to the solicitation, and I'll walk you through briefly on what to look for, all right? So, all right, so right here. Someone was asking early on, and I'll answer that question. Someone was asking early on, in response to Navy vet's question, how do you know when it's due? Remember that? When it's due? If y'all remember that question, put it in there. How do I know when this contract here is due? Put a 1 in the chat if you want to know how to actually read this solicitation. If y'all want me to help you how to read this solicitation, let me know. Put a 1 in the chat real quick. That was you? Okay, I got you. All right. I'm gonna show you some key areas on what to read, how to read your solicitation. So listen, I want you all to do this. All right. You can jump on sam.gov and see how easy it is. All right. So right here we have medical transfer. So we have a description, a brief description of what they're looking for. All right. So this should pique our interest for us to click on the solicitation. All right. So right here where it says offers due date. So this solicitation, all the documentation and everything has to be in by August 25th. You see it? Put a 1 in the chat if you see it. August 25th by 12:01 p.m. So there we go. All right, that's the go. Yeah. So we have until 12:01 on August 25th to provide all the information that they're requesting on this one. All right. So another key area we can look at right here, it says place of performance. It's in San Diego, California. San Diego, California. Now, the beauty of doing federal government contracting is that you are not bound to a geographic location. Y'all hear me? You are not bound to a geographic location. You do not have to only work solicitations or go after contracts that's within your state or city. Do y'all hear me? You do not have to. Wherever the government needs the solicitation or they need the service, you are able to win that contract. Now, what that means is that I am not limited or bound. Thank you for the roses. Yes, yes. So remember, the way that we teach federal government contracting is that you're not doing the physical work. So even if the work is happening in Hawaii or Alaska, I am not required to physically be there. So I can still get this contract and get the work done. Put a fire emoji in the chat if that helps. Listen. Yes. You're welcome. You do not. You can spread your net as far as it can go. Thank you for that. Yeah. All right. So they're looking for, so this is what we got so far. Let's go walking through it. I'm showing you how to read a solicitation so you could understand what the government is looking for. Medical transcriptions, we know that we have until the August 25th in order to turn the documents in. We can see that the actual job is going to be done in San Diego, California. And we know that we don't have to be in San Diego, California in order to do this. All right. Now, this is where the federal government, so let me give you a brief description of what we are looking at right here. So when the federal government needs any particular type of service or product done, they would put together what is called a RFQ. Everybody put RFQ in the chat for me. Put RFQ in the chat for me. Go ahead and put RFQ in the chat for me. Thank you. Thank you. RFQ. And what RFQ stands for, it's request for quote. They're requesting for quote. Thank you. Yes. Yes. They're requesting for quote. All right. So again, and you'll hear me say this so many times, the federal government needs these services done. So they would go out of their way in order to make it easy for a company like you and I to get this contract. So what a contract officer will do, the required documents that's needed, they would separate it from the RFQ or the request for quote and actually put it individually inside of the document so it's easier for you to find. It's easier for you to find. All right, King says, how long does it take to land a contract like this? Be a little more specific. What do you mean, King? We mean how long does it take? As long as you get your business registered in sam.gov, if you supply the needed documents that they're requesting, you could win this contract after the date is closed. So this particular solicitation, the due date is the 25th. So they won't award the contract until after the 25th. So even if I submit this information right now, I won't know if I won the contract or not after the 25th. So I hope that helped, King. So it's very hard to gauge a time frame on, the process like that, because every solicitation has a different due date. All right. Put a fire emoji if that helps you, King. Put that fire emoji in the chat if that helps you. All right. So how long does it take after the due date to win or lose the contract? Is it 2 weeks? There is no set time frame in there because they have to go through their process after they get their quotes in. It goes through about 2 or 3 levels. But what I can tell you in the fourth quarter, what we're in right now, because they have to allocate and spend the money, it's going a lot quicker. We have seen within days, within weeks, people have gotten awarded after they've submitted. All right. I hope that answered it for you. Okay. This states it's 100% set aside for small business, so you can't submit 100% of the work. That is not true. That is not true. All right, let me point out what they're pointing out right here. It says that original set aside is for total small business. All right, everybody sees that? Put a fire emoji if you see that, and if you want me to explain what that means, put a fire emoji in the chat if you want me to explain that. I got you, Duo. I'm coming. I'm going to answer for you. Let me just get a little more engagement here so I know everybody wants to know that answer well. All right. You there? All right. I see the 5 emojis. Okay. So the set aside for this particular solicitation is total small business. What this means is that only a total small business is able to be awarded this contract. All right. So that means that a big corporation that makes over a certain amount of employees and a certain amount of revenue cannot apply for this. And I believe, and I can find out for you, I believe it's over 5 to 8 million or so. You're no longer considered a total small business. Now, once you have formed your LLC and get that registered in SAM, guess what? The federal government knows that you're a small business, so they automatically award you a total small business set aside. So if you get started today and you get registered, your business automatically gets total small business set aside. Yes, you automatically get total small business set aside. I hope that helps. Yeah, put a bomb emoji in the chat if I answer your question, if that helps. All right. So the due date is a date you have to submit the bid for by. Yes, that's correct, Pink Orchard. You have to have your documentation into the contract officer by that due date and time. All right. Hope that answers. All right. I'm looking to answer the question here. All right. Let me say. Yes. Small business is determined by the federal government by revenue size and employee size. So if you, let me see if I could see right here. Let me see if I can highlight it right here. It says it actually right here. Let me know if y'all can see it. It says the standard size is, see it? The standard size is $16.5 million. That is a standard size business. All right. Hope that helps. All right. So moving on, showing you how simple it is when it comes to federal government contracting. All right. I'll answer questions as we go. So what this contract officer has done in the description of the solicitation, they have pasted most of the information that's found in the RFQ, the request for quote. So all the information that's located in the documents at the end of this page, I'll show you right now. Yep. I'll show you what this contract officer did. So these documents right here, the solicitation, and also this document right here, what this contract officer has done, they have taken this and pasted right here in the description. So if you want to quickly look at this solicitation to see if it's something that I'm going to work, they've made it easy for you to make a decision. So right here, they have pasted the statement of work or the scope of work right here. And it tells you exactly what they're looking for. Remember, they want transcription service, $360,000 not to exceed. And they want a unit price for that and a total price for that. Do y'all see that right there? So what you need to do now is find a transcription service in San Diego, California, as we had previously seen. So you would call a transcription service and say, hey, I need to know what it will cost for transcription service for 360,000 lines or issues not to exceed this amount. All right. And once you get the quote from them, you would submit that quote along with your profit on top to the federal government by the 25th of August. Y'all with me? And that's the simplified process of submitting and going after federal government contracts. But you need three things in order to do that. Put a fire emoji if you want to know the three things to get started in federal government contracting. Put a fire emoji in the chat for me. Put a fire emoji in the chat for me if you want to know just the 3 steps to get started. There we go. Undigging, he's asking, is there a form to submit these contracts? Right to the bottom of every solicitation, right here, you would email all the documents they need to your primary point of contact, which is your contract officer. There is no form. All you need to do is provide to them what they're actually asking for. So there is no form, no template, no nothing. All right. All right. So the three things you need, you need to have a entity form, either an LLC or either LLC taxed as an S corp. If you already have one, you need that. All right. The second thing you also need an EIN number. You need an EIN number for your LLC. And the third thing you need is to be registered in sam.gov. Once you have all those three and you're registered in sam.gov, you are ready to get into federal government contracting. That's all you need up front. All right? That's all you need. Let me see if I can answer some of these questions here for you. All right. I already answered the form. People are getting upset with me. No, man, nobody's getting upset with you, man. Ask the questions. Listen, a lot of people get shy to ask questions, but then they get their answer from other people asking questions. Listen, I'm here to provide as much information as I want, as you need. I love to get you all started into federal government contracting. Again, last year, the government spent over $4 trillion with a T in federal government contracting. Okay, it says you work at the VA. That's why I'm answering and not knowing. My apologies. You're all right. It can be that easy. Everyone should have a government contract making over. Yes, it is. Yeah. Again, that's the simple process. That is the simple process. It is that easy, King. It is that easy. And yes, I totally agree with you. Everybody should have a business and doing federal government contracting. When it comes to starting the federal government contracting, and we'll go back and see what else is in there. Federal government contracting, there is the upfront cost to get started in federal government contracting is whatever it costs in your state to get your LLC registered with your state. That's it. That is it. All right. Let me see here. That's all right. That's all right. I'm here for y'all. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Yes, fourth quarter. Yes, their fourth quarter ends in the end of September, but then they ramp right back up in first quarter in November. It goes crazy again in November. How does the government pay you, Alicia? That's right. The government pays you electronically, or they pay you with credit cards. That's how they pay you. Stefan said, I submitted my registration in sam.gov. Now we wait. No, Stefan, do not wait. Learn the process. Go through the process while it's in sam.gov. Okay? Don't wait. I encourage you not to wait. You can still go through the process. Remember, you can go through the whole process of getting quotes, putting the package together, and sending it in. The only thing that you cannot do is be awarded the contract if you're not active in sam.gov. So don't wait. Get into the habit now and get the process rolling, all right? If you need help, I'm here for you. I got you. No problem, no problem. Yeah, get it in. All right. Duo2 said, do you invoice through sam.gov? Now, when it comes to invoicing, Duo2, every agency is different. So, you have Department of Defense, you have Department of Agriculture, Department of the Army, the Navy. Every department is different. So once you're awarded a contract, they will send you how they're going to process the payment. they will send you something, for you to log in and submit your invoice and receive payment. So it depends on which agency is actually sending it out. Do you show a contract proposal example yet, coach? What do you mean? All it is just submitting documents. You look at the documents, see what they're requesting, and then you send an email and attach those documents to it. That's it. What is the first steps? The first steps is to get an LLC formed. That's the very first step. Get it registered with your state. If you already have an LLC, then you're ahead of the game. You can get the ball rolling. If you already have your LLC, you already have your EIN, all you need to do is get registered in sam.gov, and then you're off to the races. You want to learn? I have my LLC. Great. Look, make money online mentor. I offer free content right here in order to get you off the blocks, start you. So like and follow, hit the hearts, share it out. Do that for me. If you still need additional help after that, click the link in my bio and, schedule a call with me. I can walk you through it. All right. All right. Yes. Because if you have your LLC and your EIN, just get registered in SAMS. And once your registration is in SAMS.gov, you start the process of getting familiar on how to read the solicitations and exactly what to look for. How long does the government take to pay after the work is completed? So the government will pay you on a net 30 terms, meaning once they receive your invoice, they have 30 days to pay you on that invoice. All right. I hope that helps. What does a contract proposal look like? What does a contract proposal look like? Bear with me. I missed that question. Let me ask that. Look like upon the submission to the government. Stefan, this is what and again, you would be surprised on the simplicity of it. And that's why I'm called FGC Simplified, Federal Government Contracting Simplified. This is what the proposal looked like upon submission. You ready? Give me a fire emoji in the chat if you want to know what the proposal looks like. Give me some fire, give me some engagement, give me some fire emoji. Oh man, King, you got some good questions. I'm gonna answer both of them. But give me some fire emoji. Let me answer Queen. Yes. All right, I see y'all. All right. So your first question, Stefan. Here we go. I see y'all. Thank you. I see y'all. This is what it looks like. You ready? Good afternoon. Here we go. Let me show you. So if I'm sending the email to, all right, we're sending the email to Christopher. I would say, Christopher, I have attached the acquired document for this solicitation. Please let me know if there's anything else you need, and attach the documents. That's it. Again, this is not state and local, so there is no proposal writing. There is nothing like that when it comes to federal government contracting. All we need to do is submit what they're asking for. I hope that helps. If that helps, if that helps and it blows your mind on how simple it is to submit a contract in the federal government side, drop some bombs in the chat for me. Give me some bombs in the chat. All right, give me some bombs in the chat. All right, here we go. King asks, does your company have to have previous work history in order to win contracts? New EIN numbers can't. All right, King, that is can't win. I see you. Understand. And the answer is no, sir. That is incorrect. Again, once your company is registered in sam.gov, there is no history or so that's attached to it. So what the federal government does, it allows us to assume our subcontractor who's actually doing the work, they need to have the history, the work history. So for example, if the federal government is requesting that I paint a building, they would request from us, some previous work history of some buildings that you have painted. So I would simply tell the federal government, the subcontractor, I need some past performance or some references of some buildings that you have painted. And that is my history. Because remember, the subcontractor is the one that's actually doing the work. All right. All right. Cover the details of the conversation in the sub to acquire them to. Sure. Here, Yuri, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. The details of my conversation with the sub is, hey, I have this job to be done. Can you do the work? And how much would it cost? That is the conversation. Can you do the work? And how much would it cost? That is it. Yes. Duo2 asks, do you need a business bank account? No, you do not need a business bank account, but I would recommend all my students to get a business bank account because, again, I want the mindset of it that this is a federal government contracting business. It's not a side hustle. It is not a fad. It's an actual business that you're operating. So you want to separate your finances from your personal finances, the business finance from your personal finance. So I would say, yes, get a business bank account so you can separate the funds. All right. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to help. Thank you. Thank you. Again, if you want any more, if you need any, hand holding, there's a link in my bio. You can get some more information there. All right. Hey, Navy vet, don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad. You said you had your business registered since 98. Don't feel bad at all. As soon as you know information that can change your life, you just execute, man. We can't move forward looking back. Just execute right now. Execute right now. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Again, it's a very, very simple process. Very simple process. Again, the federal government will make it easy because remember, they have to spend the money and they need the service done. All right. So look at an example right here. Look what the federal government is looking for. I want you all to take a look at what the federal government is looking for. And drop some eye emojis in here if you all can see what the federal government is looking for here. The federal government is looking for a multimedia gaming trailer. Are y'all seeing this? They at Scotts Air Force Base, they need a multimedia gaming trailer. Yes. 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 Yep. The federal government, remember, I said it earlier on, if you weren't here, the federal government needs and desires anything you can think about, from condoms to wigs to Q-tips, paintbrush, toothbrushes, anything you could think about, even right here. They need a multimedia gaming trailer. Yes, yes, yes. Now this one is, so as we can see, we talked before, you see, they need it by, the due date is September 12th to get this into them. So this is active right now on sam.gov. You can get in there and look it up. And they will give you the description on what it needs to look like, where it needs to be delivered to. So all you need to find out is who makes gaming trailers in Illinois. There you go. There you go. And you provide this to the government put your money on top. If you win the contract, the federal government gets a multimedia gaming trailer, and you did not build the trailer, you didn't deliver the trailer, you did this from the comfort of your home. Yes, I'm telling you. All right, let me see if I can answer some more questions. I'm here to help. All right. Can you take us through the signing up your EIN on sam.gov? Unfortunately, I can't, because once you go, let me see if I can show you. Unfortunately, I can't, because once you go here to get started to register your business, once you have your EIN to register here, they would ask you a lot of personal information, and for obvious reason, I can't show that here. But all you would do is go through the process, answer all the questions truthfully, and that's it. You can get in there. So unfortunately, I'm already registered in SAM. I can't go you through the process because they will ask the information. And once I put that in, it will show that my company is already in sam.gov. So I can't actually show you the process. So it takes about 30 days to get paid. Will some contractors wait that long? All right. I'm not sure who you are, user 9100 and bunch of numbers. Yes. I want you to do again, don't take my word for it. All right. I'm just a dude on TikTok that's making money in federal government contracting. But I want you to do this for yourself. Call any contractors where you live and ask them, I want to get such and such work done. How much would it charge and whatever like that. And they would always normally give, when they send a quote in, on the quote, because we're doing business to business, not business to personal. Remember, it's your company that's getting the quote. You would see right on the quote that you have 30 days to pay the invoice once we send it to you. So yes, your subcontractors will put you on a net 30, and the government has you on a net 32 as well. So you get your invoice from the government. Once the work is done, you invoice the government pays you, your subcontractor invoices you, and then you pay the government. It's simple as that. Yeah. There is no money up front to you. We do not prepay for work. Correct. After you get the quote from the subcontractor, how do you calculate your profit? You have to do a little bit of market research. So that's why with them, you can go on InkFile right here, and it's all priced based on your state. This is crazy, y'all. Listen, for my people, I feel for y'all that live in California. If you live in anybody in California here? If you're in California, put a fire emoji in the chat. Look at this. $5. If you live in California, $5, which is the state processing fee, you can start your LLC and get into federal government contracting for $5. $5, y'all, if you don't already have your LLC. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. $5. $5. Yeah, I know Massachusetts is crazy. I think there was another one that I saw was like $35. I think Arizona was what I was looking at. $85 in Arizona. So if you're in here and you're in Arizona, there you go. $85 to get your LLC registered with your state. Your EIN is free. Your registration in SAM is free. And then your quotes from the subcontractors are free. And it's free to submit your information to the contract officer. T-Baby, you're in California, girl. Listen, $5. $5. Somebody say Nevada. Let me look and see what Nevada is working with. Boom. Woo! Nevada, $425. But listen to me. Remember, again, my goal here is to give you as much information you are to get off the starting blocks. Any expense you incur to establish your business and get it up and running is tax writable. You can write it off on your taxes. It's called a business expense, startup expense. Again, don't take my word for it. I'm just a guy here on TikTok who is, doing federal government contracting for a living. You can do your own research and find out for you. Arkansas, let me see. Somebody says Arkansas is $35. 45. It's 45. You see? And this is all you need to get started in federal government contracting. This is all you need. All right? Pennsylvania. Somebody want me to look at Pennsylvania. Let's see. Pennsylvania. Now, hey, while I'm bringing this up, if this information is helpful, if I'm providing any type of value for y'all, listen, put some fire emojis down in the chat and tap the screen for me. Let me get some likes so this can go out so I can help other people. All right? Come on, give me some likes. Pennsylvania. Let's see. PA. Where is P? LMNOP. PA, baby. Here we go. Pennsylvania. $131. $131 in PA. All right? Mississippi. Let's see. Mississippi. Let's go. Mississippi's in the house. Mississippi's in the house. Mississippi. $54 in Mississippi. Listen, I'll be honest with y'all. And I'm Coach J, and I'm let me hold on. Let me turn it around so I can remember how to do this. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I saw it. Where did I see it? There we go. It's on the enhance. I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all. Be serious. I have spent. People are getting upset with me. No, man, nobody's getting upset with you, man. Ask the questions. Listen, a lot of people get shy to ask questions, but then they get their answer from other people asking questions. Listen, I'm here to provide as much information as I want, as you need. I love to get you all started into federal government contracting. Again, last year, the government spent over $4 trillion with a T in federal government contracting. Okay, it says you work at the VA. That's why I'm answering and not knowing. My apologies. You're all right. It can be that easy. Everyone should have a government contract making over. Yes, it is. Yeah. Again, that's the simple process. That is the simple process. It is that easy, King. It is that easy. And yes, I totally agree with you. Everybody should have a business and doing federal government contracting. When it comes to starting the federal government contracting, and we'll go back and see what else is in there. Federal government contracting, there is the upfront cost to get started in federal government contracting is whatever it costs in your state to get your LLC registered with your state. That's it. That is it. All right. Let me see here. That's all right. That's all right. I'm here for y'all. Don't worry about it. Thank you so much. Yes, fourth quarter. Yes, their fourth quarter ends in the end of September, but then they ramp right back up in first quarter in November. It goes crazy again in November. How does the government pay you, Alicia? That's right. The government pays you electronically, or they pay you with credit cards. That's how they pay you. Stefan said, I submitted my registration in sam.gov. Now we wait. No, Stefan, do not wait. Learn the process. Go through the process while it's in sam.gov. Okay? Don't wait. I encourage you not to wait. You can still go through the process. Remember, you can go through the whole process of getting quotes, putting the package together, and sending it in. The only thing that you cannot do is be awarded the contract if you're not active in sam.gov. So don't wait. Get into the habit now and get the process rolling, all right? If you need help, I'm here for you. I got you. No problem, no problem. Yeah, get it in. All right. Duo2 said, do you invoice through sam.gov? Now, when it comes to invoicing, Duo2, every agency is different. So you have Department of Defense, you have Department of Agriculture, Department of the Army, the Navy. Every department is different. So once you're awarded a contract, they will send you how they're going to process the payment. They will send you something, for you to log in and submit your invoice and receive payment. So it depends on which agency is actually sending it out. Do you show a contract proposal example yet, Coach? What do you mean? All it is just submitting documents. You look at the documents, see what they're requesting, and then you send an email and attach those documents to it. That's it. What is the first steps? The first steps is to get an LLC formed. That's the very first step. Get it registered with your state. If you already have an LLC, then you're ahead of the game. You can get the ball rolling. If you already have your LLC, you already have your EIN, all you need to do is get registered in sam.gov, and then you're off to the races. You want to learn? I have my LLC. Great. Look, make money online mentor. I offer free content right here in order to get you off the blocks, start you. So like and follow, hit the hearts, share it out. Do that for me. If you still need additional help after that, click the link in my bio and, schedule a call with me. I can walk you through it. All right. All right. Yes. Because if you have your LLC and your EIN, just get registered in SAMS. And once your registration is in SAMS.gov, you start the process of getting familiar on how to read the solicitations and exactly what to look for. How long does the government take to pay after the work is completed? So the government will pay you on a net 30 terms, meaning once they receive your invoice, they have 30 days to pay you on that invoice. All right. I hope that helps. What does a contract proposal look like? What does a contract proposal look like? Bear with me. I missed that question. Let me ask that. Look like upon the submission to the government. Stefan, this is what and again, you would be surprised on the simplicity of it. And that's why I'm called FGC Simplified, Federal Government Contracting Simplified. This is what the proposal looked like upon submission. You ready? Give me a fire emoji in the chat if you want to know what the proposal looks like. Give me some fire, give me some engagement, give me some fire emoji. Oh man, King, you got some good questions. I'll answer both of them. But give me some fire emoji. Let me answer Queen. Yes. All right, I see y'all. All right. So your first question, Stefan. Here we go. I see y'all. Thank you. I see y'all. This is what it looks like. You ready? Good afternoon. Here we go. Let me show you. So if I'm sending the email to, all right, we're sending the email to Christopher. I would say, Christopher, I have attached the acquired document for this solicitation. Please let me know if there's anything else you need, and attach the documents. That's it. Again, this is not state and local, so there is no proposal writing. There is nothing like that when it comes to federal government contracting. All we need to do is submit what they're asking for. I hope that helps. If that helps, if that helps and it blows your mind on how simple it is to submit a contract in the federal government side, drop some bombs in the chat for me. Give me some bombs in the chat. All right, give me some bombs in the chat. All right, here we go. King asks, does your company have to have previous work history in order to win contracts? New EIN numbers can't. All right, King. That is can't win. I see you. Understand. And the answer is no, sir. That is incorrect. Again, once your company is registered in sam.gov, there is no history or so that's attached to it. So what the federal government does, it allows us to assume our subcontractor who's actually doing the work, they need to have the history, the work history. So for example, if the federal government is requesting that I paint a building, they would request from us, some previous work history of some buildings that you have painted. So I would simply tell the federal government, the subcontractor, I need some past performance or some references of some buildings that you have painted. And that is my history. Because remember, the subcontractor is the one that's actually doing the work. All right. All right. Cover the details of the conversation in the sub to acquire them to. Sure. Here, Yuri, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. The details of my conversation with the sub is, hey, I have this job to be done. Can you do the work? And how much would it cost? That is the conversation. Can you do the work? And how much would it cost? That is it. Yes. Duo2 asks, do you need a business bank account? No, you do not need a business bank account, but I would recommend all my students to get a business bank account because, again, I want the mindset of it that this is a federal government contracting business. It's not a side hustle. It is not a fad. It's an actual business that you're operating. So you want to separate your finances from your personal finances, the business finance from your personal finance. So I would say, yes, get a business bank account so you can separate the funds. All right. No problem. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm here to help. Thank you. Thank you. Again, if you want any more, if you need any, hand holding, there's a link in my bio. You can get some more information there. All right. Hey, Navy vet, don't feel bad, man. Don't feel bad. You said you had your business registered since 98. Don't feel bad at all. As soon as you know information that can change your life, you just execute, man. We can't move forward looking back. Just execute right now. Execute right now. All right. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Again, it's a very, very simple process. Very simple process. Again, the federal government will make it easy because remember, they have to spend the money and they need the service done. All right. So look at an example right here. Look what the federal government is looking for. I want you all to take a look at what the federal government is looking for. And drop some eye emojis in here if you all can see what the federal government is looking for here. The federal government is looking for a multimedia gaming trailer. Are y'all seeing this? They at Scotts Air Force Base, they need a multimedia gaming trailer. Yes. 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 Yep. The federal government, remember, I said it earlier on, if you weren't here, the federal government needs and desires anything you can think about, from condoms to wigs to Q-tips paintbrush, toothbrushes, anything you could think about, even right here, they need a multimedia gaming trailer. Yes, yes, yes. Now this one is, so as we can see, we talked before, you see, they need it by, the due date is September 12th to get this into them. So this is active right now on sam.gov. You can get in there and look it up. And they will give you the description on what it needs to look like, what it needs, where it needs to be delivered to. So all you need to find out is who makes gaming trailers in Illinois. There you go. There you go. And you provide this to the government, put your money on top. If you win the contract, the federal government gets a multimedia gaming trailer. And you did not build the trailer, you didn't deliver the trailer, you did this from the comfort of your home. Yes, I'm telling you. All right, let me see if I can answer some more questions. I'm here to help. All right. Can you take us through the signing up your EIN on sam.gov? Unfortunately, I can't, because once you go, let me see if I can show you. Unfortunately, I can't, because once you go here to get started to register your business, once you have your EIN to register here, they will ask you a lot of personal information, and for obvious reason, I can't show that here. But all you would do is go through the process, answer all the questions truthfully, and that's it. You can get in there. So unfortunately, I'm already registered in SAM. I can't go you through the process because they will ask the information. And once I put that in, it will show that my company is already in sam.gov. So I can't actually show you the process. So it takes about 30 days to get paid. Will some contractors wait that long? All right. I'm not sure who you are, user 9100 and bunch of numbers. Yes. I want you to do again, don't take my word for it. All right. I'm just a dude on TikTok that's making money in federal government contracting. But I want you to do this for yourself. Call any contractors where you live and ask them, I want to get such and such work done. How much would it charge and whatever like that. And they would always normally give, when they send a quote in, on the quote, because we're doing business to business, not business to personal. Remember, it's your company that's getting the quote. You would see right on the quote that you have 30 days to pay the invoice once we send it to you. So yes, your subcontractors will put you on a net 30, and the government has you on a net 32 as well. So you get your invoice from the government. Once the work is done, you invoice the government pays you. Your subcontractor invoices you, and then you pay the government. It's simple as that. Yeah. There is no money up front to you. We do not prepay for work. Correct. After you get the quote from the subcontractor, how do you calculate your profit? You have to do a little bit of market research. So that's why we always teach that you get more than one quotes. Once you get more than one quotes, you can see where the market is. Are contracts paid through cards or bank transfer in full? Navy vet, are you asking your company paying the subcontractor, or are you asking the government paying you? Because there's a difference there. Let me know which one your so I can answer you. How do you know how much to bump your subs money up to make it yours? I answered that already. You get a market research. You get more than one quotes, so you know where the market is at. You're simplifying the language, but how do you understand what when looking at the contract proposal? I'm not sure I understand your question, Ms. Pearson. Ask it again for me in a different way. Because the government will actually make it clear and plain. They would put it in layman's terms what they want. So they would say, I want green paint to paint a wall that's 400 square feet. So they would make it that plain for you. All right. I hope that helps. Jose, how do you pay for delivery, or can every contract be on a net 30 from subs? Well, once you're getting your quote from your subcontractor, the delivery and taxes are included in there. So I hope that helps. Yeah. So everything is included into the subs. Yeah. Because what the government is requesting is what is called a firm fixed price. So they want you to put your best price in that includes everything, taxes and insurance and everything. All right, let me see. I'm not sure, Stefan, if there's a, oh, you said there is a video. Yeah, sure there is a video. And again, it is not, don't be intimidated by sam.gov. It's very self-explanatory, and they would walk you through it, okay? They would walk you through it. Ms. Williams said, if I have a DUNS number, do I need to register, or do you complete a renew entity? No. If you have your DUNS number, remember the DUNS number was required by them, by sam.gov, in order to complete the registration. But since they changed to the UEI number, your DUNS number is no longer required. So all you need in order to get your company registered in SAMS is your company form, then registered with your state, and your EIN number. That's the only thing you need to get registered in SAMS. And once you get registered in SAM, you will get a UEI number and a cage code that's assigned to your business. Sky says, how long does SAM take to award a contract? It depends. It really depends. It depends on, now that we're in the fourth quarter, we're seeing, let me start it like this. It depends on how many people submitted for that contract. If you're the only one, they might turn around and award you right away. But now that we're in the fourth quarter, they have to assign and spend that money. So it's on overdrive right now. Y'all do me a favor, tap the screen and hit the like button so we can get this out to more people. Tap the screen for me. Tap the screen while I answer these questions. Tap the screen for me. Thank you. All right, government is paying you both. Okay. How do you look at a contract if you're looking and has numbers and letters in the title? Again, if you're looking at once you're in sam.gov, I'll walk you through it again. You go to search, you go to contract opportunities, you click inactive to populate the list. And once the list is here, this right here, even though it has numbers or whatever in the title, Ms. Patterson, once you go into the actual solicitation, this is just a brief description of what it is. Once you go into the solicitation, it would actually give you a full-blown explanation of what it is, what they're looking for. They would even give you a description. If it's a product, they will even give you a description. They will include pictures. They will include measurements. Remember, the federal government will give you everything you need to succeed in this. All right? I hope that helps. Okay. Pink Orchard say, can you show another contract to show what is requested from them? Sure can. All right, let's scroll to it. Let me see if I can find one good for you. All right, so look at this one right here. Hope y'all can see it. Let me know. Put a fire emoji in the chat. Come on, let's get some activity. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you want me to walk you through another one to show what they're requesting and how it looks. Give me some fire. Give me some fire. Yeah, you're welcome. Look, my goal and my point here is to give you as much information for you to get off the starting blocks. I don't want you to sit waiting for registration, or even if you're on the fence of wanting to get into federal government contracting. My goal is to show you how simple it is and how simple the federal government makes it in order for a company or a small business like ourselves to come in and to win federal government contracting And the kicker is without doing the physical work. Yep, you heard me. Drop a fire emoji. Come on, without doing the physical work. All right. All right. So I'm gonna walk you all through this simple process again. So I'm in sam.gov. I brought up my listing and I'm going through to find a contract that I'm looking for. All right. So I'm scrolling through the contract that I'm looking for. I'm trying to find a good one that looks interesting to me. Okay. So this one right here, it says install a fire suppression system for building 9. So, a brief description of what it is. Brief description. I click into it. It brings up the actual solicitation. All right. So again, a brief description of what it is. And then it shows me right here, as we mentioned before. If you missed it, I'm walking you through again. It says right here, the offer's due date, mean that the information has to be in by August 22nd. All right. Right here, it shows that it's in Fort Huachuca, Arizona. I know it's Arizona. All right. And then I come down to the actual documents. So the documents that the contract officer has listed all the documents of the information needed in order to submit this quote to them. All right. So what you will need to do is learn how to look at these documents and what to look for in order to send to them. All right. But what some contract officer do, they would put a description right here of the information you need. What? Did somebody report me? Are y'all still there? Y'all still there? All right. Give me I don't know what happened. It looks like it. Give me a fire emoji. Y'all still there? All right, good. Y'all see Janelle WB is in the house. It's one of my top students right there. Janelle WB. I see you, girl. All right. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Okay. So we're back at it. So they will give you a brief description right here of what is actually needed. But then they would also attach the documents of what is needed. All right. So let's click into one of these documents. Let's see what this is. All right. There we go. Let me make it a little smaller so I can fit on one screen so y'all can see it. Bear with me. Boom. All right, there we go. So this is the actual document. Statement objectives. So it's letting you know exactly what they need, how they need it, when they need it. Remember, the federal government will make it simple for you in order for you to submit what they need. Because remember, the federal government, remember two things. Keep these two things in the back of your mind. The federal government has the money to spend. They need to spend the money, and they need to get the service done. They need to get the fire suppression system installed in building 9509. They need to get it done. All right. So right here, this document will contain what they need, what type of suppression it is, how much nozzles they want. I'm just skimming through it while I'm walking with y'all to see how easy it is. So what I will do, I will gather this information right here, the actual statement of work. It breaks down what it is. I will gather this information. Let me see if let me know if y'all can see it. Put a fire emoji in the chat if y'all can see this right here. I'll just highlight to you one of the things they're looking for. Let's put a fire emoji in the chat if y'all can see this. It says design and install a fire sprinkler suppression system. Do y'all see that? Put a fire emoji in the chat if y'all can see that. Perfect. Look, you know what? I'm gonna give you all some good sauce tonight. So this, I'm gonna walk you all through this to show you all how simple it is. All right. So that's what they're looking for. Design and install a fire suppression system. And we already have the building number and we have the location right here. Do you all see this? I'm showing you all how to read this document. Install a fire suppression system located at Fort Huachuca, Arizona. You all see that? Y'all see that? Put a 1 in the chat if you all see that for me. You all see that? All right. Yes. Showing you all the simple process. Now, somebody be asking me like, Coach Jay, I don't know where Fort Huachuca, Arizona is. I don't know. Listen, everybody has this right here. Everybody has a rich uncle. Everybody has a rich uncle called, y'all know this rich uncle? If anybody know this rich uncle right here, put a bomb emoji in the chat. If y'all know this rich uncle, y'all know him? If y'all know this rich uncle right here, put a bomb emoji in the chat. Put a bomb emoji in the chat if y'all know this rich uncle right here. So I'm showing y'all the simplified process that you don't have to be intimidated about it, all right? So you might be saying, yeah, it's my rich uncle. You didn't know, Stefan? Yeah, it's my rich uncle. So all you have to do, look how simple it is. And let's say, see, boom. Look at that. I now have the address of Fort Huachuca address. So all I have to do now is search for, who do you think, let me see all in chat. Who would I contact to install a fire suppression system? Huh? Who would I contact? Who would I contact? Somebody said Joe Biden. I hear you. Who would I contact? Remember, you don't have to know this information. They provide it for you. I can simply go back to my uncle, my rich uncle over here called Google, and all I would need to put in is fire suppress. Let me show you. Let me show you how simple it is. Y'all ready? You ready how simple it is? All I have to do is, I don't even have to type. I will copy that. If I'm lazy, I'll copy that. I'll go here. Let's do this. I'm showing y'all how simple it is. I'm sorry. I'm with you. Let me bring it over. I'm getting excited. All right. So we know that it's in Arizona. And let me show you how simple. Boom. What does that say? Let's do this. Fire suppression system. And I would even do what? Boom. In Arizona. And look at this. Do y'all see this? Put something in the chat. Put a 5 in the chat. I have just found 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 companies in Arizona that does fire suppression system. You see it? Simplify the process. So what I would do now, I would pick up the phone and give them a call and say, hey, I need a fire suppression system. Remember what we said earlier? I need a fire suppression system designed and installed at this location. I need to know, can you do the job and what would it cost? Can you do the job and what would it cost? And if they say yes, they can do the job, they would send me a quote on how much it will cost to do the job. You with me? And then once I get the price in and I look through these documents and see whatever else they're asking me for, then I would send an email right here to Maverick and say, hey, Maverick, I have attached the documents that you're required for this solicitation. Please let me know if there's anything else that's needed. And that's it. That's it. That is it. If that was simple and explanatory for you, give me something in the chat. Come on, give me some likes or something. Give me some. Give me some likes. Give me some while I answer some of these questions. Yep, there you go. Yes, Emily, subcontractors in that area, sprinkler company, fire suppression company. And listen, you would be surprised. Remember, companies are in business in the United States in order to make a profit. So they want to do the work. They want to do the work. So they would put their best foot forward in order to give you the good quote in order for them to do the work. All right? I see you. There you go. Yeah, fire suppression installers. And listen, if you call, let's say I call a company that does not do fire suppression system. They only do fire hydrants. They would say, hey, call such and such. And there you go. It is that simple, y'all. It is that simple. We have simplified the process for you. That's why we're called FGC Simplified. Now, if you want to get started, if you want any other information or anything like that, or if you need more information about our program and how we've simplified the process, click the link in my bio. There's more information up there for you. All right. Click the link in my bio if you need more information, a visitor pass. Again, the federal government and the base know that, outside subcontractors are actually doing the work. So they would accommodate you getting on base to complete the job. All right. Hey, that's why I hear you. I know nobody's explained it like this. That's why we're called FGC Simplified. We try to take out the fear and the mysticism when everybody hears government contracting. We try to do that. I'm trying to help you. If you need more information or you need more help, click the link in my bio. I got you. I'm here to get you. Listen, my goal, I'm trying to get on live now more often because I've gotten so many requests for information and to answer questions, and I try my best on TikTok, to answer as much questions as I can. But I decide just to come on live to help out as much as I can and give that information. All right. No problem. I got you. You appreciate your problem. You're welcome. I got you. Love your info. Work for local government. I know the federal. Yes. Now, I'll be honest with you. It is different. It's a totally different ball game versus state and local government contracting versus federal government contracting. It's totally different. There is no proposal writing. And you got to remember, in federal government contracting, you are not isolated to your city or state. Wherever there is a federal government facility, you are able to win a contract in that state. And remember, we are not physically doing the work, so we do not have to physically be in that location. Look, I have contracts in Tennessee. We're stationed down here in Florida. I'm in Florida. We have contracts in Tennessee, Washington, D.C., Washington State, Oregon, Nevada, and North Dakota. And I have never personally been to any of those facilities. None of them. I do this. Yes, I do it all. Yes. Okay, so let me address this question here, and maybe I can, set everybody at ease. So they're asking me, I have a trucking business. How can I get federal government contracting for a trucking business? All right. I want y'all to hear me out here. When it comes to federal government contracting, the federal government already knows what it has need of. And as I showed you before, and I'll show you again right now, contract opportunities, there is over 4 million contract opportunities listed here. And the federal government puts out over 96,000 plus daily on sam.gov. So it's not a matter of what I can provide to the government, but the federal government is already letting you know this is what I need. So why would I go out and try to invent the wheel? Remember, if I am trying to do the physical work, meaning I'm trying to provide, painting services, or I'm trying to provide trucking services, there's only one of me or only my employees that's limited to 24 hours. But if you're not doing the physical work, you can multiply that by as much companies, subcontractors as you can manage. All right. So Alicia is asking, what about drop shipping? That goes within the same mindset, Alicia. It's not what I can provide to the federal government, is what the government is already requesting. They have already allocated billions of dollars for these contracts, and this is what they need. And they have a time frame in order to, get that money shelled out. Twisted says sam.gov is where you get your government contract. Yes. sam.gov is the hub where all the federal government contracts for products and services are housed and listed. This is their main official website. Now, there are some other contracting website, but they get their information from sam.gov. They pull their information from SAM. So instead of going third party, just come straight to the source. All right. Look, I'm going to try to go live as much as I can. I try to go live as much as I can because I really want to help. I plan on going live at least once a day. It'll be in the afternoon, so around this time. If I get chance, if I get some more free time earlier, because I'm helping students, I'm on the phone calls, so I will jump on as much as I can. But I will, set aside a time slot in the afternoon for me to jump on with y'all. All right. Tamara said, I'm a senior citizen with a fixed income. Do you think? Yes, definitely you can do this. All right. The only cost, you know what? Do me a favor. Tamara, what state are you in? Let me know what state are you in. Drop in the chat real quick. What state are you in? I want to show you all this. What state are you in? You're in Georgia. Okay. All right. Look at this. Let me show you real quick. So I will assume that you don't have, I'm going to go from scratch, that you do not have your LLC established already. Okay. Just assume. If you do, great. You're off to a good start. But let's say you don't have your LLC established. This is the company that I've used. There are ways that you can do it yourself, but this is the company that I've used for my businesses. So it's called Inkfile. All right. So look at this. So you said that you're in Georgia. So let's go Georgia. Whoa, Georgia. I can't sing. I ain't gonna try. Y'all ain't gonna laugh at me. I'm telling y'all that much. Y'all ain't gonna laugh at me. All right, Georgia. So right here in Georgia, it will cost you $100, which is your state filing fee only. If you use InkFile, you will go through InkFile. You pay $100 to get your LLC. All right. Once you get your LLC, then all you would need to do is to get your free EIN number, and then you would register in sam.gov. And once you're in sam.gov, look at this right here. It says it's 100% free. 100% free. You hear me? 100% free. So the only upfront cost to getting into federal government contracting is the cost to file your LLC, if you don't already have one, in the state in which you reside. All right. Your EIN number is free. To register in sam.gov is free. To get quotes from the subcontractors are free. And to put it all together and send it to the contracting officer is also free. It's also free. So I hope that helps. Give me some fire emojis or something if that helps. If that helps. There is no upfront cost. The only upfront cost is to start your LLC. And again, once you start your LLC, you're officially a business. Again, this is a business contracting opportunity for you to start a federal government contracting business. You get all the benefits that come along with having a business as well. If you know, you know. All right, let's go. Yes. The federal government does have deep pockets, and they have to spend it. All right. Let's see some more of these questions. Tap the screen for me. Let me see if we can get that likes up to let's see if we can get those likes up to 5,000. Let's see. So this can spread out. So when I go on live again, more people will jump on, so I can help and reach more people. Go ahead, y'all. Tap that like button. Tap the screen. Let me answer some more income. Yeah. Let me answer some more questions. Yes. Yeah, there's no age, gender, or anything that's with this. Because remember, the federal government does business to business, not business to person. So you can take your personal, your self-belief personal limitations out of it. All right? And again, I will give you enough free information to get started, to get the ball rolling. If you do need further help, any assistance, click the link in my bio. I got some more information there for you, okay? Twister says, is there any federal contracts in Georgia? Yes, there are federal contracts in every state and even overseas. I'm currently being on a contract right now in South Korea. So they're everywhere. Okay. What is this about? Just joined it. Okay, no problem, Mercedes. We're talking about federal government contracting and how you can get into federal government contracting and start earning money from home without doing the physical work. I'm dropping free information to get you started on that, okay? All right, here we go. Here, when do you provide all the documents requested? Is that after you've selected to do the contract? No. Pink Orchard, you have to submit the information required by the due date in order for you to get selected. Because remember, it's a bidding process. They would go through the best of the price and all of that. So you need to put your best foot forward by preparing all the documents they need and then send it in to them. No problem. You're welcome. Again, I'm here to help. How do you get money to pay the contractor? Stephen asked. Stephen, so once you win the contract, you would sign what is called a service agreement with your subcontractor in order to do the work. They would complete the work. You would invoice the government. The federal government pays you. Then you pay your subcontractor. So the subcontract gets paid from the funds the government pays you. All right? You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here for you. I'm here for you. Yeah, if you want to like, follow, yeah, I'm here. Again, I'll give you as much information as I can to get started. Rocco asks, does the LLC I create need to have a physical address? And I would say yes. Sam.com registration does not like virtual addresses. So if you have a LLC already established with a physical address, you can do that. If you're creating a new LLC, I will say start off with your home address. Let's make it simple, get the process done so you can get the ball rolling and start winning contracts. Yeah. Larry asked me, how do you fulfill a contract? Well, Larry, once you get a quote from a subcontractor to do a particular service or product, once you're actually awarded that contract, you would have your contract fulfill the contract, mean complete the service. Once the service is done, you would submit an invoice to the federal government. The federal government will pay you, and you pay your subcontractor. Hope that helps. Let me know if that helps. No problem, no problem. Listen, if you're nervous, if you're on the fence, my advice to you is do more research. Don't start anything that you don't understand. That is why I started this page. That is why I started this, to simplify the process for you so you can get an understanding of it. Again, you don't have to take my word for it. You can do your further research. I will try to be here, on TikTok every day. If you have questions, if you have, if you want to book a call with me, just so we can talk about it, to see if I can alleviate some of your concerns, click the link in my bio and I can give you some more information. Mercedes, there's no dumb questions. There's no dumb questions. This may be dumb, but what is government contracting? Sure. If I don't know, should I not be here? No, it's fine. So the federal government, I hope you're still here, Mercedes. Put a fire emoji in the chat if you're still here, so I know I'm answering for you. So the federal government is the largest purchaser, and you can Google this yourself. They're the largest purchaser of goods and products in the entire world. So they spent over 4 trillion with a T last year alone in goods and services. So they are required by law to spend a certain amount of money on companies to fulfill the service and the products that they need. So what federal government contracting is the federal government has a need, and they're requesting a small business or a person to fulfill that need, and they just contractually sign a contract with you to pay you for that service. So I hope that helps. Do you have a love in the state, or do you have to, I believe JR America is asking, do you have to live in the state your LLC is in? No, you don't. You don't have to live in your state that your LLC is in. All you need is an LLC in good standings, EIN number, and registered in sam.gov. That's all you need to be off to the races. All right. I hope that helps. I'm here for probably about 30 minutes. I'm gonna answer any more questions. If y'all want me to show you anything particular, if I can, I will. Let's go. Can you do this part-time? Rocco, you can do this as much or as little as you want. The sky is the limit for you. We have students who have set a goal. They submit at least 5 contract opportunities. They submit 5 a week. So again, we know that people have 9 to 5. We know people have life. But this is how you do it. You go based around your life. But yes, you can do it part-time, you can do it full-time. It's up to you. All right? Where do you find the service agreements? LawDepot. We get our service agreements from LawDepot. Hope that helps. Tomorrow, yes, I do have a program. Look up in my bio. Click the link in my bio for more information. Again, I give as much free content here to get you started off the blocks. But if you do need, help walking you through how, step by step, I got some more information in my bio for you. Okay. All right. Let me see here. All right. Yeah, I'll be on for about another 30 minutes. 30 minutes. I have another coaching call to jump on at 8 o'clock. All right. How do you set up your LLC to make sure your business assumes full liability and not personable? Well, your LLC is what is called a limited liability corporation. So it limits the liability with you. So I'm not sure I'm understanding your question exactly. How do you find subcontractors, Stern? Yeah, you find subcontractors simply by Google. I use my rich uncle called Google. Yes, all I need is the address or whatever, or the state or the area where they're looking for the service. And I find a subcontractor on Google. Remember, there are businesses out here that are looking for work to be done. Do you have to be in business for a while? No, you don't. You don't. As soon as your business is registered with your Secretary of State and you get registered in sam.gov, you're off to the races. Off to the races. Duo says, is the government is easier to deal with than private business? They spell out exactly what they need. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Twister said, how do I get my LLC? Twister, as I showed before, I use a company called Inkfile. Inkfile. I'll show you right here. Inkfile is who I use. I've had good, speedy service with them. You can go on Inkfile right here, and it's all priced based on your state. This is crazy, y'all. Listen, for my people, I feel for y'all that live in California. If you live in anybody in California here? If you're in California, put a fire emoji in the chat. Look at this. $5. If you live in California, $5, which is the state processing fee, you can start your LLC and get into federal government contracting for $5. $5, y'all. If you don't already have your LLC. Isn't that crazy? Look at that. $5. $5. Yeah, I know Massachusetts is crazy. I think there was another one that I saw was like $35. I think Arizona was what I was looking at. $85 in Arizona. So if you're in here and you're in Arizona, there you go. $85 to get your LLC registered with your state. Your EIN is free. Your registration in SAM is free. And then your quotes from the subcontractors are free. And it's free to submit your information to the contract officer. T-Baby, you're in California, girl. Listen, $5. $5. Somebody say Nevada. Let me look and see what Nevada is working with. Boom. Woo! Nevada, $425. But listen to me. Remember, my goal here is to give you as much information you are to get off the starting blocks. Any expense you incur to establish your business and get it up and running is tax writable. You can write it off on your taxes. It's called a business expense, startup expense. Again, don't take my word for it. I'm just a guy here on TikTok who is, doing federal government contracting for a living. You can do your own research and find out for you. Arkansas, let me see. Somebody says Arkansas is $35. 45. It's 45. You see? And this is all you need to get started in federal government contracting. This is all you need. All right? Pennsylvania. Somebody want me to look at Pennsylvania. Let's see. Pennsylvania. Now, hey, while I'm bringing this up, if this information is helpful, if I'm providing any type of value for y'all, listen, put some fire emojis down in the chat and tap the screen for me. Let me get some likes so this can go out so I can help other people. All right? Come on, give me some likes. Pennsylvania. Let's see. PA. Where is P? LMNOP. PA, baby. Here we go. Pennsylvania. $131. $131 in PA. All right. Mississippi. Let's see. Mississippi. Let's go. Mississippi's in the house. Mississippi's in the house. Mississippi. $54 in Mississippi. Listen, I'll be honest with y'all. And you know, I'm Coach J. And I'm let me hold on. Let me turn it around. So I can remember how to do this. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I saw it. Where did I see it? There we go. It's on the enhance. I want to talk to y'all. I want to talk to y'all. Be serious. I have spent more than $54 on shoes, on clothes, even going out to eat. I have spent more than $54. All it takes to start federal government contracting is for you to form your LLC. That's all it takes. $54 according to what state you're in. If you're in California, $5. If anybody know the price of Starbucks in California, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. The price of Starbucks in California. Put it in the chat. I know. T-Baby, I'm with you. T-Baby said the price of Starbucks is more than for you starting a business in California. You get all the benefits of having a business. If it's a home-based business, you get all the benefits of having a home-based business. If you know, you know. $5. Your registration in sam.gov is free. Your EIN is free. Your quotes that you get from the subcontractors are free. And your email to send it to the contract officer is also free. I'm telling you. Listen, I'm here to provide you as much information as you know. Federal government contracting, how we have simplified the process. To go from knowing nothing, didn't even know federal government contracting exists, to winning your first contract. You can make 6 to 7 figures from home, not doing the work. You do not do the physical work. I am in Florida. I have contracts in Oregon. I have contracts in Washington, D.C., Washington State, Nebraska, and I even have in North Dakota. Never been to the job site at all. Listen, if you already have your EIN, you have your LLC, you are ahead of the game. The next steps who's that? Corinne. The next step is get registered in sam.gov to get your business registered in SAM, and then you're off to the races. I will provide as much information as I can on these live, as much as I can to get you started. If you think you need more help or you want to fast track the process, click the link in my bio. You get some more information there. I'll be gladly to walk with you. All right. Somebody wants to know the cost in Illinois. Let's try. Now, listen, I'm proficient now how to flip the camera. Let's see Illinois, baby. Let's see. All right, Illinois. Let's go. And again, this is ink file, okay? You don't have to use ink file. This is who I use. They've been great to me. $154. That's less than some shoes. That's less than some shoes. You hear me? Yeah. Yeah. You're in Florida? I'm in Florida too. I think Florida is 125 or so. Listen, I take my family out to eat. I spend more than 125. Listen. Mercedes asks, is it fairly complicated to get contracts? No, Mercedes, I just walk you through the process. That is I guess, yes, there is some nuances, learning how to read and how to, talk to the subcontractors. Yes, but that is the entire process. The federal government on sam.gov, if anybody is still new in here, just joining, I'll walk you through the process. All right. I'll walk you through the process. Mercedes, if you're still here with me, put some fire emojis. This is just for you. Mercedes, this is just for you. Put up fire emojis in the chat and I will walk you through the process one more time. Listen, if y'all want me to walk through the process before I get off, I got about 15 minutes. Put some fire emojis. I see you, Mercedes. I see you. I got you, girl. Put some fire emojis in the chat and I'll walk you through the simple process of federal government contracting, how we have simplified the process. Y'all give me some fire emojis. Come on. Give me some fire emojis so I can walk you through the process. I'm talking directly to Mercedes, but y'all can eavesdrop. Y'all could go ahead and eavesdrop. I'm going to walk Mercedes through the whole process. Come on, let me get some fire emojis so I can walk you through the process. Even if you're new, even if you've seen it before, it's good to see it again. Y'all help me help Mercedes out. Give me some fire emojis. Fire emojis. All right, I see you. I see y'all. All right, Mercedes, this is how you do it, all right? Let's say, okay, I'm walking you through step by step from top to bottom. All right? You got your LLC. You got your free EIN. You come here to SAM's and you get your company registered in sam.gov for free. All right? Once your company is registered in sam.gov, you're ready to rock. All right? You will come to sam.gov. Sam.gov is where they hold all their contract opportunities. You come here to search. Right here where it says select a domain, you would put contract opportunities because that's what we're looking for. Contract opportunities. All right. So we need to generate the listing of contract opportunities. And for some reason, SAM requires you to click inactive and active in order for them to generate this list. Boom. There you go. The list has been generated. All right. So now that this list has generated, I have a listing of over 4 million contract opportunities right here. This is a list of products and services that the federal government needs from us. All right. They need it from us. So now that my business is in here, I will find a contract opportunities. Let's say this one right here. Repair the HVAC for building 128. All right. Mercedes, you said, look, I don't know anything about HVAC. That's good. You don't need to know anything about HVAC, Mercedes. You just need to know how to find a company that knows how to do it. All right. So in the solicitation, repair this HVAC, we know that it is in, I don't even know where this is. I don't have to know where it is because they will let me know where it is. I have a zip code. All right. So let's say right here, I will grab this zip code, just save it for now, copy that zip code. All right. And they will give you a brief description, what it is, what they're looking for. All right. And And then they would attach documents at the bottom of this solicitation to show you all the information you need. This has building HVAC repair. This one has drawings. This is a scope. This SOW stands for scope of work. All right. So let's open this one up for you. Mercedes, I got you. I'm gonna walk you through the whole process, Mercedes. There you go. Statement of work. All right. There we go. It actually gives me what the Air National Base is in Michigan. All right. And we're looking for exactly what they want. Let me make this a little smaller. I'm sorry, y'all. Work with me. We'll build it as we fly. All right. So the scope of work tells you. All right. So they want an HVAC system and components. This is what they want. So let me scroll through the document. There we go. Right here. I hope you can see this, Mercedes. I'm talking directly to you so they can eavesdrop on it. All right. So the federal government wants you to demo a 30-ton York R22DX unit. You understand? And then provide and install a new 30-ton DX unit for that building. All right. So what I will do next, Mercedes, I will go on to my rich uncle right here. Let's go back to Google. My rich uncle and HVAC for HVAC and remember that zip code that I had? I'll put it right in there. Boom. And look, I now have a listing of all these companies here that would provide HVAC service in that zip code. So what I will do, I'll pick up the phone and give them a call and said, hey, I am looking to demo a 30-ton York and also install a new 30-ton unit. I want to know how much it will cost and can you do the work? All right. Once they give me that quote, I would put my money on top of it, my profit that I want to make on top of it. And then I would email that information over to Daniel right here. And boom, that is it. My contract has been submitted. Mercedes, listen, I hope that was easy enough. Give me some type of bomb emojis or anything like that. Let me know if that was simple enough for you. That is the entire process of federal government contracting. Now, if I win the contract, I would hire whichever subcontractor that I build the best rapport with. They would go install and replace that 30-ton unit. Once the job is done and it's done to my satisfaction, I would send an invoice to the federal government. The federal government will pay me, and then I would pay the subcontractor that I hired for the work, and I keep the profit. Mercedes, let me know it. Let me know. Did that help you? Give me a bomb, fire, something, Mercedes. I was talking directly to you, and all these people was eavesdropping. They heard our good conversation, girl. Did I have Mercedes, you still there? Y'all ain't seen Mercedes drop no fire yet, so maybe she got that good of information. She ran with it. There you go. I see you, girl. I got you, Mercedes. I got you. All right, let me see if I can answer more questions. I got about 10 minutes, y'all. 10 minutes. Hit the screen. Get some likes up. Get something up. So next time I go live, I'm going to try to go live every day around this time. I think the afternoon is best. People are coming home and all that. So I think I'll try to go live as much as I can right around, 5 for a couple of hours, because my goal here is to provide as much information as I can to get you off the starting blocks and get you into federal government contracting. The federal government spent over $4 trillion with a T last year on contracts, just like what I show you here, repairing these HVACs. Yeah. And as we showed before, the federal government needs everything that you could think about. Everything that you can think about. Mattresses, toothbrush, iPads, phones. Because remember, there are federal service, employees and all that do the servicing. All right? All right. Let me see if I can answer some of these questions real quick. I see the fire, y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all for the likes. I thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, man. Oh, I missed it. My boy is in the house. Make money with Wes. Listen, if anybody here doesn't follow Wes, y'all need to go do that, man. Make money with Wes, man. Oh, he's killing it in the federal contracting game too as well. He's killing it. I see him. I didn't see you, man. I didn't see you. I was talking to Mercedes. When you came in, I was talking to Mercedes. Me and Mercedes was having a one-on-one, and everybody else was listening. All right, here we go. All right, let me see. Some contracts asking you to request a role. Yeah, you don't have to request a role. You don't. Sometimes it's all with sam.gov. Sometimes you have to sign in order to see the requirements, but you don't have to request a role in order to submit or put in for contracts. Okay, you don't have to. How do you get the subcontractors to bill you later? Strike was asking that. Listen, this is an industry standard. It's nothing new. It's nothing that I came up with or anything like that. Again, you don't have to listen to me. I'm just a guy on TikTok. You can do your own research. Call some other service company and ask them about net 30 terms. Okay? They would do the work. Once you sign their quote to do the work, they would do the work, and after the work is done, they would submit you an invoice, and you have 30 days to pay it. That's what net 30 is. It's an industry standard. It's nothing that I came up with. All right? Miss Trinity, I see you. I see some fire emojis. Are you from Trinidad? Miss Trinity, if you're still in here and you're from Trinidad, please put your flag in there, because you know where I'm from, Trini. Y'all can hear the accent. I ain't hiding it. Thank you, Mercedes. I see you. What April is asking me, what about payment to your contractor? As I mentioned, it's on an invoice system. The government pays you based off the work that was completed, and then you pay your contractor. All right? Hope that helps. I got you, Mercedes. I see you. What is the risk? What is the risk reward? User is asking. Again, in any business, there is some type of risk. So, there is risk in business. So I'm not sure exactly what question is asking. Yes, April, they will wait to get paid. It is a industry standard. Net 30 is an industry standard. Again, look it up. It's not nothing that I made up. It's out there. Miss Yogi Bear, yes, there is opportunities for notary, but the way that we teach is that we don't want you to box yourself into thinking, what can I provide to the government? Maybe notary or truck driving and all that. The federal government, as I showed you before, has over 4 million contract opportunities waiting to be filled. So the more opportune thing to think about is I can go get that for the government, which they already have money allocated for. All right, I hope that helps. Yeah, I'm going to need a walkthrough personally, but it sounds pretty easy. I won't say it's easy. I will say it's simple. Because, again, there's work for you to do. This is not autopilot, passive stuff. There is work for you to do. But remember, we're not doing the physical work. All right? We don't go to the sites. We don't lift a shovel. We don't. Trinity, I see you, girl. I'm from Trinity too. I hear it. I see you, girl. Twister, you from Tobago? All right. No, I got my family up in here, man. Look at this. Ha ha. Yes, duo. Wes is in the house. Wes is in the house, man. I'm telling y'all, if y'all want more free content into it, go follow Wes. Make money with Wes. Again, we're on the same path. We are out here providing as much information to get as much people to get into federal government contracting. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Again. Yes. Yeah. Make money online mentor. Yeah. Yeah. Again, I would provide as much information as I can here for free to get you started. But if you need any additional help, one-on-one coaching, click the link in my bio. I got some information there for you to help you, walk you through step by step, and hold your hand. All right, let me see. All right, y'all, getting close. I'm trying to see if we can answer all the questions. I don't want to leave anybody hanging. Listen, April, you about to marry a Trinidadian? You in the best of good hands. Hope that makes sense for you. You going to Trini in October? Eat some roti for me. All my Trini folks know where that is. I'm in here, yeah. Can you give a template for the subcontractor to solicit the work? Ms. Patterson, I'm not sure exactly what template. Again, once you provide to them the information based off of what the federal government is asking for, they would give you a quote with all that information in the quote. I believe once you get starting and you get your first quote in, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. No problem, brother. Yeah. Trini, I see you, girl. You in New York? Yeah. For you from Tunapuna? I know it. See, now you're trying to bring my accent out. Now nobody on this live going to understand me. Stop. Can you start over for those who just joined? Yes, I'll go over real quickly before I jump off. I got to jump off in about 3 minutes. I have another call. All right. Pink Paws, I got you, Pink Paws. Let me just make sure there's no other questions that I can answer. How do you determine your profit? You do market research. You will get a feel for what the market is, so you will know how much you need to profit and put on top of it. The question's coming in real quick. All right. Is it better if I make a business DBE the chance to get an opportunity? No. What gives you the most chance of winning contract is understanding and knowing the process. Certifications does not give you or guarantee you contracts. All right. Understanding and knowing the process is what gives you a leg up. Listen, all these Trinidad folks in the house, I love it. Say you bought a van from a guy from Trini. Listen, that counts, man. Sonny, it counts. I want to get into contracting, so to open a cookie shop. You see, all right. So crazy cookies, I understand that, and that is honorable. But here is the path that I would take. I would get into federal government contracting. Because once your business is registered in sam.gov and you're able to do contracts for the government, then you can pitch your proposal or your business ideas to the government, because they can look at your track record and say, hey, Crazy Cookie has been, supplying this and supplying all of this to us. Why not? Let's hear her out. And then you'll be able to pitch your proposal to actually open on base or whatever. But I have seen, and me and my colleagues as well have seen contracts on basis for smoothie machines and in the, or what do we call those, fresh smoothies or smash whatever machine in the gym. I have seen contracts for this. Again, federal government wants everything. Y'all, do me this favor, hit the like button real quick. So I'm on the way out. I got about a couple minutes. I'm gonna walk you through it one more time. I got a call here in about 2 minutes. Somebody asked me to walk you through. Okay, so quick steps for you. I think it was Pink Paws who asked it. All right, here we go. sam.gov is our home base. This is our database of where the federal government places all its contract opportunities. So you don't need an account or anything. It's totally free. You can go here right now and you can see all the contracts that's out there for you and I in order to bid on, okay? You will go to search. Then you would select contract opportunities, because that's what we're looking for. We're looking for contract opportunities. Now, for some reason, unbeknownst to us, in order for the list to populate, you have to click inactive and active. It will generate this list for you. And there you go. You have a list of all the contract opportunities that is out there. Okay. So once you find something that you like, for instance, this one, they want a swimming pool construction. You will go to that solicitation, and then you will read the solicitation to see the documents that they're asking for. This documents will contain the information that the government needs in order for you to submit the solicitation. You would gather that information from your subcontractor based off of the area. And once you get that information, you would submit it to the contract specialist that's listed right here. And once that is submitted, your contract is submitted. Your solicitation is submitted. It's that simple. All right. It is that simple. It is that simple. All right. That simple, y'all. So listen, it's been my pleasure. Again, I told you I have a call to jump on at 8 real quick. I'm running a little behind time. So look, I'll try to come on every day as I can. I'll try my best to. All right. I'll try my best to come on in the afternoon to give you a free game. So like and follow so you all will get the notification when I come on. Again, I'm here to answer as much questions. If you need help or you need more information, you can click the link in my bio right there and you can get some information. You schedule a call with me and I can walk you through the process. All right. Listen, the pleasure's been mine sharing with y'all. Y'all like and follow. Like and follow. All right. I'll see y'all the next time. Coach Jay out.